Hello, I'm Jennifer Lee, aka GenXJen. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. I know I haven't been doing much on this channel lately, just occasional videos. The very few videos I've been posting lately have been very short, and this one will probably be pretty short too. It's just my thoughts on the new Barbie movie that I just saw tonight. These are going to be rambling thoughts, so bear with me. It is a very fun. It has some very fun, lighthearted moments, as I expected. I didn't expect it to be so musical. There are some great. Well, there's some very hilarious moments overall, but also some hilarious musical moments. And I think every time from now on, every time I hear the Matchbox 20 song "Push," I'm going to laugh hysterically because of the way the role it plays in this movie. And if you've seen the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about, and if you haven't, then you will after you see this movie. But I'm also going to. As part of this review, it's going to be at least mostly spoiler free. Some very minor spoilers might come up as I tell you all my thoughts. So be warned. But if there is, they'll be very minor. I'm not going to reveal anything major. But where was I going with this? The other big movie coming out this weekend is Oppenheimer. And I haven't seen that yet. I'm planning to see that this weekend or maybe next week. But I know of course, the basic premise of Oppenheimer is, the Manhattan Project and the creation of the atom bomb. And I've seen comments online that are along the lines of, I'm going to paraphrase and also add my own words. And some of you watching might be thinking, where is she going with this? Why is she bringing up Oppenheimer? I will explain. The comments I've seen online, and like I said, I'm also going to add my own words. Something like, the Barbie movie is about the fears and crises that we as human beings experience that lead us to do things such as fight amongst ourselves and create weapons of mass destruction. It's just the point. The main point I want to make in this review is that, a lot of people have been saying that they plan to see both Barbie and Oppenheimer, and they're saying that Barbie's just going to be a good fun time, and Oppenheimer's going to be serious and depressing. And while that's I can certainly understand why people are saying that, and there is some truth to it. I mean, I even though I haven't seen Oppenheimer yet, I know it's going to be probably mostly serious and depressing, and maybe some also some hopeful moments. But those of you who are expecting to have just a good fun time at the Barbie movie, just have fun and laughs, you will get that. But you might not be all smiles by the end of it. The Barbie movie is about existential crises, and just it has a deep, thought-provoking questions about who we are and why we're here. And some people, a lot of people are saying that they expect Oppenheimer to be more depressing than the Barbie movie, and I'm not so sure that it will be. um, after seeing both movies, I might decide that they're both are equally depressing, or I might even decide that the Barbie movie is more depressing. Um, it's just I can't think of how to describe it without revealing anything major. But it's just, well, one thing I do want to bring up is that let's add America Ferrera's monologue in the Barbie movie to the list of greatest monologues of all time. I'm definitely going to memorize this monologue and use it. Um, it's pretty much about the impossibility of being a woman, which is one of the main plot points of this movie. Um, but I also appreciate that this movie focuses equally as much on the Kens as it does on the Barbies, and it's about the difficulties that Kens experience as well, and the existential crises. At least the main Ken character, played by Ryan Gosling, who is so good and so hilarious in this movie. Um, and I appreciate that this, while a lot of the focus, well, and in Barbie Dreamland, it's run by the Barbies. Um, and the Barbies, there's some Barbies versus Ken stuff, men versus women's, and gender versus gender, like there is in the real world. And there's some making fun of Kens, and making fun of men overall. Um, but also, this movie has compassion for the Kens, as representative of males of the human species. Just like the Barbies are representative of females. Why I'm just This is just a bunch of rambling thoughts, but I hope I'm getting my meaning across. You know, the main Ken character in this movie, he ends up having just as much of an existential crisis as the lead Barbie character does. And by the end of this movie, the Barbies, I'm trying not to reveal anything major here, but they put the Kens back in their place, but then they also show compassion for what the Kens go through, and like I said, they're representative of men in the real world. So this movie does drive home the point that it's important to remember that as women, we often want to run things. We think, oh, there's at least some things that we can run better than men do, and we want to put them in their place, and instead of them trying to keep us down. But it's also important to remember that they are human beings too, and they have fears and crises, and they need compassion and understanding too. I think that's the point I'm trying to make. That I appreciate that this movie that this movie shows that. Well, where can't think of what else I want to say. I don't know. Like I said, the Barbie movie really brings up some deep questions. So be prepared for that. I mean, it is a lot of fun. Some really fun moments, some great laughs. There's a point in the movie at which I thought it was going to go a certain way, but it didn't. I thought it was going to be like the old game of telephone when one person whispers something into someone's ear, and then that person whispers what they heard to the next person, and the next person, and by the end it is very different from how it started. There's this one scene. I thought that's how it was going to go. I thought it was going to end up being something very hilariously different from how it started, but it didn't go that way. So I was sitting in the theater, and when the first guy whispered the message and started the chain, I just started laughing because I really thought that was how it was going to go, and I think I was the only one around me laughing, and people around me must have thought, "What is she laughing about?" So I was a little disappointed that it didn't go that way. I mean, I think that was a missed opportunity for something that could have been really funny. But oh well. But as fun as this movie is, after seeing it, I really feel like doing a faceplant like Barbie and Ken did in this movie, and ponder my existence and wonder about the meaning of my life and why I'm here and where my life is going. But I'm also still laughing about some moments in the movie. I think that pretty much sums up my thoughts. I definitely recommend that you all go and see it. Even if you don't really care about Barbie dolls, it's an excellent movie. And I also highly recommend, even though I haven't seen Oppenheimer yet, I'm definitely going to, and I hope, well, I'm sure lots of people will, but I encourage everybody watching to go see it, because I think it will be a really important movie. I don't know how far the story will go in that movie. I don't know if it's going to just be about the creation of the atom bomb, or if it's also going to include the use of the atom bombs. I have heard that the movie is not being released in Japan, so that's very interesting. But I think just knowing what I know about the basic premise of Oppenheimer, and having seen the Barbie movie, I think that the two movies are gonna have more in common than most people expect. Even fascism is brought up in the Barbie movie. You'll have to see it. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap up my thoughts here. I apologize for them being so rambling and kind of out of order. I'm so tired. I'm just ready to go to bed. Like I said, I'm going to do a Barbie and Ken like face plants and ponder the deep meaning of my existence. Anyway, thank you for watching. Go see Barbie and Oppenheimer this weekend. Okay, bye for now.